Hey everyone, what's up? This is Apollyon back with Diablo Immortal. I hope you're all doing good, having a great day. Today's video is going to be a bit different because today I had a video recommendation in my tab from YouTube from Echo Diablo Immortal. This video is going to be in the description down below and the pin section as well. We are trying out the builds from Echo Diablo Immortal for the visit. He's one of the oldest or the oldest content creator for the Diablo Immortal. Yeah, I would say the oldest. He been doing it for about 2 years or maybe even more. I could be wrong, but he been doing it for a very long time. And today I'll be testing out the builds that he put together for himself. So let's go and see what he has and how the builds works. So let's go. Let's dive into the video here. Let's go, guys.
What's going on, guys? Today we're back inside of Diablo Immortal, and it's been a while since I've brought you my personal build. I've done it with the Barbarian in the past. Today we're going to be doing it with the Wizard, just because I found a build that I kind of like. I'm kind of comfortable with it right now, so I'm going to be taking you through it in today's video. Sub and ring the bell if you like this kind of content for Diablo Immortal and other action RPGs.
All right.
Let's start out with...
All right, couple of things I just noticed already. This video is about month old, so that is why his paragon is currently low inside this video, but this video is 1 month old. That is why his paragon is low. I believe he is like close to 400 right now.
the skills that I'm currently using and why I'm using.
All right, so we are going to keep this video a bit short. I already see the skills he is using. That is Disintegrate, Ice Crystal, Ray of Frost, and there is the Scorch there as well. So what we're going to do is currently quickly go and change our skills here as well. So we won't be like watching the whole video, since I understand most of the things. Just want to see the builds that he is using. But let me actually see where I want to put these stuff here. The way I will be using these skills will be in different slots, the way I like it. So let's go. We need Ray of Frost here. So we are using now the Ice Crystal, the Scorch, and the Ray of Frost, and the Disintegrate here as well. Let's keep going.
Using them. I'm using Magic Missile. That's going to be my primary attack.
Yeah, we have that. We have that.
I also have some gear, and
yeah, that is the ultimate
that are equipped to enhance some of these. We'll take you through all of that today. We also have the ultimate ice missile, enhancing the missile. That's
really good versus single target versus bosses.
This is the one that I could.
All right. So I already see that he is using a magma there.
I kind of like it though. We have Scorch now hauls a ball of magma that explodes.
Anything else?
And then it leaves a trail as well. I like Scorch. We'll demonstrate all these in a little bit as well. Then we go
all right.
Crystal, and this one is semi-important. The reason is it's going to deal almost 12,000 damage even if you don't use anything with Ice Crystal. And a lot of people forget about that. You can just drop the crystal and it's going to pulse and it's going to cause damage. That's a big deal. And we also have a...
All right, so only modification with the Ice Crystal is the charm. All right.
Charm that increases it by 2% damage. We
have first,
and we have Disintegrate. Both
all right.
These are supported by Ice Crystal.
Yeah,
using
really nice combo.
Maximum benefit. Obviously, we have the damage and the slowing chill that we get from Ray of Frost. I'm using Phantom.
Okay, Phantom Ray, create illusion. All right.
This is essential in my build. Most of the time, this is going to be what I use in PvE when I'm playing with friends. PvP, I'd want to add teleport into something like this. If I were to add teleport, I'd probably add it in the place of Scorch. For those of you that want,
yeah, makes sense.
But Phantom Ray is going to make my character stay in place, shoot the Ray of Frost, and then I around while Ray of Frost is being used. I will show this as well.
All right, so the only modification is from the chest piece for the illusion, since he is using the magma. So that modification is coming from the headpiece. We cannot turn the Ray of Frost into a freeze ray, so that makes sense.
And, that's from my chest piece. Then we have Disintegrate, which it's the skill you just have to use. If you're a wizard, you have to use Disintegrate.
Yeah, so there's shoulder.
Fiery beam from my shoulder.
Pants is additional beams.
And we have it from the
All right, so I already now know what are the modification. Let's go quickly switch every single thing. Most of my skills are already going to be fine, but let's go. Let's change that. So magma is already there. Chest was, let me see, what was the chest piece? Illusion one. Where is that illusion here? There we go, illusion. Pants already 3 additional. My shoulders are already picked up. Offhand, never mind. We cannot use any of the offhand for any of the skills that we have currently equipped. And I noticed he was using the magic missile damage increase when he was showing the ultimate skill there. So these are going to be the modification here. Let's keep watching.
piece, it's going to channel up to 3 additional beams for 680 damage, so I can shoot ahead and it'll hit things behind me and next to me and stuff like that. That's essentially how I have my skills set up. So if I'm demonstrating, and I am playing on PC, which I don't typically do, here's your primary attack. You know, it's the primary attack. Scorch, it's going to now, it's going to throw that ball and it's going to explode. Whatever it hits first is where it's going to go. Ray of Frost, boom, it puts that guy there, and then I could move around and I could support it with my
double beam.
Actually,
really good.
Not Ray of Frost, that was the Frost one, and then that was Ray of Frost, and then Disintegrate was the other. So what I'll do is I'll come here, I'll throw my Ice Crystal there, I'll throw Ray of Frost right through it, and then boom, I'll come over here and I'll shoot through it. This right here is going to damage so many.
Let me pause. Okay, so we already know how the builds work. He already demonstrated them. Let me see if there is some more requirement here. Let's move it a bit here, video.
Some of the gear that I'm wearing right now.
Yep.
So we have the skills, we know where they're at right now, everything is maxed. Now let's look at our gear. We're going with the Fire Flurry headpiece. We have Seeping Bile in there. Again, the gems don't really matter because this is going to, it's not going to matter.
I'm just looking for if there's any family bonus recommendation or the side bonus.
By the way, mine are not 5 out of 5 stars. They're 2 or 3 out of 5. If you can't get them, use regular gems.
The gems are going to be different. I have a bit more upgraded gems.
My chest piece, and I like what I have right here. I have Phoenix of Ashes, and my Ray of Frost now creates an illusion that channels.
Yeah, we already see
that.
So that
the Searing
nice chest
piece, Blood-Soaked Jade is inside of that. Disintegrate now channels fire, burning enemies for additional damage over time. I love that one as well. We have the Chaos next.
Yeah, like I said, offhand is not being getting used. I see that now.
At nearby enemies, dealing an extra 600.
That is for the ice arm, I believe so.
Because again, gets people and enemies around you when you're being part of that horde. So far, we have 1 for Disintegrate. This one is for Disintegrate. This one is
Magma
for Scorch, and this one is for
Illusion.
The Ray of Frost. Now we have
Magic Missile
wearing the Force of Harkus, and this has the Bottled Hope inside. Magic Missile damage increased by 20%. My primary attack increased by 20%, 100%. Yes, I gotta take that. And then we have this one here, which is interchangeable because honestly, Black Hole. I have nothing from
Black Hole
from the secondary weapon that supports any of this skill you're using.
All right, let's see the side gear
and put in Black Hole or one of the other skills that it works with. So I would say for your secondary weapon, you can choose what you will. As for set pieces, we're just going through right now and finding the strongest ones that we can. It doesn't matter to me right now. I'm just trying to get as much of my combat rating up. So I'm going to go try and get these 3 ones if I can. And we only have 2 of them. 1, 2. This is probably my best piece. The Resting Fangs of Shalbas. And this one, primary attack damage increased by 15%. If I can get the second piece of that, I will get that. And that's essentially my goal.
Alright, so we are going to pause this right now and going to just see if there is any recommendation for the side gear. If not, then I have something in mind that is going to complement the builds that we have here.
Thank you, buddy, but I don't want to run an Elder Rift with you. All right, now we also have, outside of skills, we have the Paragon.
All right, so there were no recommendation for that. So what I would actually recommend using with these builds is going to be 6 pieces of Grace of the Flagrant. 2 pieces of it is just not going to work since there is no buff with this skill. So going with full 6-piece Grace is going to be really what I would recommend. So let me actually put my rings out. I have some extra rings, so let me see which one I'm going to wear. I already have 4 pieces of the Grace of the Flagrant ready there, so let me just equip the one that we're missing. Do we have now full 6-piece? For some reason we are wearing the same ring twice. Alright, there we go. So now we have 6 pieces of Grace of the Flagrant equipped, and what we're going to do get from this is continual damage, channel damage, and persistent ground damage is going to be increased. Every single skill that we have is going to work with this, and each time you damage an individual enemy 5 times, you will do additional damage. This is going to work as well. There is going to be a lot of dot hits that we will be doing with the builds, and then at the end we have some big nuke right there. So yeah, this is the builds. Nothing else we can do. So to test these out, what we're going to do now is let's go to the challenge room. Let me turn that screen off. Hopefully it is off. And my Paragon is currently really high compared to him because that video is about a month or so old, and I have better gems here as well. So let's see how we're going to play this. I will be explaining it as well, how I'm going to play these builds. I already noticed that these builds going to have higher cooldown, so what we will be doing is gathering up enemies before we use most of our skills, so we can deal with bigger group of enemies here. And this is challenge with 205. Should be fairly easy depending on the enemy. Hopefully we are going to get many enemies here. So what I would actually recommend is before, you can also use Scorch to stun enemies if they get too close. So you can do that, then you can just follow up like that. They all die. Could have dealt with bigger group, but this is how mostly I would play these builds. And I would recommend this. If they are trying to aim for you, you can use the Scorch to stun them. But our Disintegrator alone is smashing them. So let us see if we can get a bigger group of enemies here. I think we just overkilled that back. Let's finish him off with our primary attack and wait for the wall to go down. And look at that, we are almost done with this challenge rift. I don't actually like this map. It is very zig and zag and doesn't have that many enemies. The ice crystal cooldown is really high because we don't have that 15% cooldown, but it works still. Okay, this looks nice. So this is what I would actually recommend, just circling around them. If there's just imagine there's a lot more enemies, we can even gather these up and kill them in one blow right there. This should be done. They survive somehow, but yeah, big group of enemies down. Let me see if we can get them. There we go. Guardian is coming right up. Where is it? So just put the laser in between the boss and just keep using everything, circle around with the primary attack, and yeah, that's it. For PvE stuff, these builds can be used. I would actually use them in Elder Rift and stuff like that, PvE. So yeah, these are the builds that we end up trying today. And these are from Echo Diablo Gaming. You can go and check out the original video as well. I would do few things differently, but still was fun for me actually trying out something different builds from another content creator. And if you guys like stuff like this, let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe I will try maybe more videos like this in future. But signing off now, and be sure to go and check him out as well. And I see you guys in the next one. Till then, as always, have fun and take care, guys.